And good afternoon and welcome to Clarion's Tippin Gymnasium. It is Super Saturday here at Tippin as we get set for 6 district championship games. It's the Clarion VFW number 2145 Super Saturday here, Laurel Clinic Hoops. And we're going to get started today with our first contest, the 4A championship with Punxsutawney, the Lady Chucks, and the Flying Dutch of St. Mary is getting set to lock horns here. Mike Kalinowski, Lexis Twentier, got Tyler Oakes over here to my left. Well, we have to see if we're going to be able to make it all day today, Lexis. We got starting here right around 11 o'clock this morning, and we're going to be rolling all the way through tonight.
We are. I think, Clarion University treats us well, so they'll help us maintain our energy throughout the entire day, and, I think we're well prepared with some snacks and drinks and everything.
We sure are. I mean, that's one thing about us. You can always count on us being prepared, right?
Yes.
And it's always with the snacks. Might not be with anything else.
Hey, now I'm prepared with everything.
You are too.
Always.
You've done a great job. Well, we're in here. We're in the Tippin pregame show. And also want to let folks know, too, we're broadcasting for the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth here on the court at Clarion's Tippin Gym. Well, we get set here for the 4A championship, and these two teams locking horns. And when we look at how they got here, Punxsutawney had the bye in the first round of the District 9 playoffs. Clearfield St. Mary's locked horns, and St. Mary's was the winner of that, and that put them into the championship match here today. And the winner moving on to the state playoffs, too. So I'll tell you what, as we look at the contest here, we're going to take a look here later on, some keys to the game. We'll get you set up with starting lineups and more. That's all on the way. We'll take our first time out, and we'll be back with more for you. It is Clarion VFW Super Saturday, Laurel Clinic Hoops. It's all here on the EYT Media Network.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
At PennWest University, we're making college make sense again. With programs tied to in-demand jobs, we're breaking down barriers and giving you more choices. We're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
Hey Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta, and yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
Right back here at Clarion's Tippin Gymnasium. Mike Kalinowski, Lexis Twentier with you. It's the Clarion VFW 2145 Super Saturday here on EYT. Laurel Clinic Hoops from the Tippin pregame show. Do want to thank the VFW Clarion taking care of all of those fees for the games today. And, boy, that's not a small task either, so we certainly Thank them very, very much. And also, again, want to thank all the folks here at Clarion University. Rolling out the red carpet, as always, Macmillan Carpet Outlet, the sponsor for that. Check them out for great prices on carpeting and all kinds of different flooring. And when we look now, too, to the ball game here, Lexis has done a lot of homework. So why don't we turn our attention to Kale's Kitchen's keys to the game. Lexis, how do you think these teams are going to stack up?
Absolutely. You know, I'd really like to see Punxsutawney come out with a full court press right away. This will really help them create turnovers and allow them to get the first few points on the board. In my opinion, on defense, if they don't come out in their press, they should look to play their man defense, as it really made St. Mary's work at their last meeting. The last time these two teams met, Punxsutawney was down 16 at the half. So I think they really need to consistently put points on the board. They can't afford to go several minutes, without scoring. If we see St. Mary's in a 2-3, Punxsutawney should really look to penetrate the gap and swing the ball into the open girl. When you have two defenders going towards the ball, there's bound to be an offensive player open. For St. Mary's, they're a team that comes out and creates turnovers by playing an aggressive but clean defense. Even with their zone defense, it's still pressured, and they really work to get in the passing lane. And I think we've seen a lot of high-pressure zone defenses this year, and it really impresses me. If they go up against a full-court press, it's important they look to pass the ball to move it down the court rather than dribbling. They get themselves in trouble when dribbling through a press, as most teams do. Yeah. And then, of course, they're a strong team underneath with great moves, so I think they'll be looking to get the ball into the paint quite a bit this morning. Truthfully, this is a game where it's important for both teams to be strong from the free throw line. The last time these two teams met, it became a close game, and foul shorts, of course, can make or break a win in those games.
All right, great job there, Lexis, too, taking a look at the keys to the game, brought to you by Kale's Kitchen. I like what you talked about, too, with that zone defense. And one of the things that you watch teams, when someone comes out in that zone with you, you do pull people away, and you always want to look a lot of times to that backside. Saw that a little bit last night. When they would go to that backside, though, a couple times the passes just weren't there, but it was open, and that's where, of course, you do want to be looking. So we'll see how that plays out today with these teams getting set for the contest here today. We'll take one more quick timeout. We're going to come back out here, get another minute and a half, 2 minutes in. We got a lot of sponsors to thank, and we'll talk more about starting lineups and more here in the Carly Tire pregame show. It's the Clarion VFW Super Saturday Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops right here on the EYT Media Network.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kale's Kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
The pulse of Western Pennsylvania is in very good hands. It's a system of healthcare whose hospitals have earned some of medicine's most prestigious honors, like the top 10% in the country for specialty cardiac care, a heart surgery program ranked in the top 2% nationwide, and cited as high-performing for heart bypass, heart failure, and heart attack. The pulse of Western Pennsylvania is indeed in very good hands at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
I chose MPRC because it was great to have a local, affordable option here in northwestern Pennsylvania. I live in this community and I wanted to stay in this community.
Learn more at discovernprc.org.
Oaks Building Supply is dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply, for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than ShopTeamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at ShopTeamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. ShopTeamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
And welcome back here to Tippin Gymnasium. We get set now for Championship Saturday. Clarion VFW Super Saturday, Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops, Carly Tire pregame show. We got starting lineups on the way. Punxsutawney, the Lady Chucks, the Flying Dutch of St. Mary's. We're going to have the anthem coming up here momentarily. But first, Mr. Cadis has to tell everything that Tyler can do.
Keep your shirt on.
Yes.
Please give them your positive encouragement.
You know, whenever it's just like a warning on a label, you know it had to happen at some point for them to put that warning on there.
I'm sure. We know student sections probably, the guys had their shirts off painted.
Could be.
Chest and everything.
Yep. So we're momentarily moments away. Of course, the Punxsutawney boys and Bradford will be coming up next. We'll have that for you, too.
From District 7 on Saturday. This morning,
got a lot of more. Oh, let's hear about the officials and we'll get set.
Bobby Freeman and Chris Taylor. It's okay, Duquan. At this time, if everybody would rise, and gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And starting lineups are brought to you by Bauer Wagner Properties. We'll go over to Mr. Cadis.
And now for your starting lineups. First for St. Mary's. At guard, a 5'4" junior, number 2, Molly Hansloven. At forward, a 5'8" senior, number 12, Alexa Snyder. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 15, Jasa Snelling. At forward, a 5'10" June senior, number 25, Maura Kaski. At forward, a 5'8" freshman, number 42, Taylor Gurnati. Head coach for the Lady Dutch is Zaina Dia. And now the starting lineups for the Punxsutawney Chucks. At guard, a 5'3" senior, number 10, Danielle Gribble. At guard, a 5'4" freshman, number 14, Natalie Burkett. At forward, a 5'7" senior, number 21, Riley Doverspine. At guard, a 5'3" senior, number 23, Emily McMahon. And at forward, a 5'7" junior, number 25, Avery Powell. And coach for the Lady Chucks is Mike Carlson.
Well, there we go. Team introductions are all set.
Enjoy the game.
And these guys are fired up, ready to go here in this 4A district championship.
They are. They are. You can see the excitement in both teams' faces, and I'm excited.
All right, that'll wrap up the Carly Tire pregame show, and we're getting to the tip-off brought to you by Clarion Ford. Again, want to thank the Clarion VFW for sponsoring the Super Saturday, taking care of all of those fees today. So I'm real happy, though, we're not District 10. It's like
I heard
$800
it's
more
tremendous
dollars.
up there, yeah.
It's like it's crazy.
Very thankful, of course, for the VFW today.
Yep, and I know they do enjoy watching the games down there, so we do welcome them. I'm sure they probably already have them on
I'm sure.
this morning.
I'm excited to see a good crowd here already for the first game.
Yeah, it's
Both
nice.
sides filled. Up top getting a little packed.
I'm surprised the student section showed up. They're all teenagers. Don't they sleep
It's early,
till
I know. I was going to say, don't they sleep till noon? I did whenever I had the weekends off. Heck, I still might.
I know. Tyler does.
I know. I saw him rolling in with his PJ pants on today.
Look at him. Oh. All right, here we go. It's Gribble, Burkett, Dover, Spike, McMahon, and Powell for Punxsutawney. For the Flying Dutch, it's Hanslow and Snyder, Snellick, Kaski, and Gordati. And it will be controlled here by the Lady Chucks as we get started. Ball dumped into the paint, ball out to the corner there. Dover Spike with it in the corner. Comes back up top, and the ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Chuck ball.
You can see St. Mary's coming out like in a pressure defense again, not letting the girls get an easy pass off.
Ball comes in to McMahon. McMahon working the ball here into the paint. Stolen away, though. The ball is going to be kicked ahead. That's Snellick with it. Snellick's going to go up strong and gets the basket. And the Chucks turn it right around. They come right back down the court, moving the basketball. Ball in. That's a little hook shot. It's off the mark. The ball comes out and rebounded by Hanslow. And the shot was by Powell in the paint.
That was a great penetration of the gap, like I mentioned earlier.
Hanslow up top to the right side over to Granati. Driving. Passes that off. And we're going to have a foul called. A little too much body that time on Burkett. First foul calls here. It comes at 7:11. Also want to thank Best Wealth Management, Muncie Law LLC of Clarion, and Clarion Rehabilitation Services. All great sponsors. Here's a drive. Ball dumped into the paint. And that shot in the paint. It's off the mark that time by Kaski. And here comes Punxsutawney. On the right side, that's Burkett. Back up top to McMahon. McMahon works it here for the Lady Chucks to the right side into the hands of Burkett again. McMahon now bounce pass into the paint, kick left side. 3 on the way. That shot. How about training that one? That was Gribble.
That was a great look by Gribble, and you see them coming out now with a very big pressure defense.
Chucks will get it, the Flying Dutch will get it across the line there. Gurnani in the corner. Brings it back up top. The ball almost stolen away, and that time they're going to get Dover Spike with a foul. So a couple quick fouls here on Punxsutawney. Clarion Forest VNA is our first quarter sponsor here on EYT. Also got to thank the New Bethlehem Moose Lodge, number 366, and the Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Agency in New Bethlehem. Ball comes down to the corner, back up top it goes. That's a ball dumped off, shot. Foul's going to be called. Schneider went up strong with it.
That was a great look underneath, and she just went up strong and drew the foul.
Foul shot number 23 for Punxsutawney, Emily McMahon. Her first, team foul number 3.
Alexis Schneider is up at the line.
Alexis Schneider at the line.
And from the Dubrook free throw line, nails that first one.
Glad we're seeing some great free throws, coming into Super Saturday.
Yes,
We've seen them all season for the most part. And nothing less here.
Oh, absolute perfection. 4-3. St. Mary's leads the Chucks. Ball to the left side. That's McMahon over there. Back up top into the paint to Powell. Kicks it back down to Dover Spike. Burkett. And comes back up to Gribble. She already has the 3. Working into the paint. The shot from the free throw line by Powell's off the mark. Comes out, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it goes to St. Mary's.
That was a good hustle to try to save it underneath. She really went quick after that. And I'm glad to see Punxsutawney come out in their full court press right away, too.
Ball comes inbounds to Snellick. And lost the ball. It's going to stay. Flying Dutch ball. If you say the Flying Dutchman, I always think of SpongeBob. I think everybody does.
Yes, no, that's what it reminds me of.
I would change my logo. I think that'd be cool. Ball comes in to Snellick. Driving to the hoop left, and she switched the hands, gets the shot, gets the basket. That's 4 for her.
She's strong taking it into the hoop, too.
Powell kicks it out to the left side. That's Gribble. Shot taken from the elbows off the back of the rim, no good, and the rebound's going to be pulled down by Schneider. Schneider with the ball. Kaski puts up that shot. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound by Burkett. Here comes Burkett racing down the court. Burkett to the right side. That's the Dover Spike back up top. Gribble driving into the lane, puts up the runner, good, and Gribble's got 5. All 5 of the Punxsutawney points.
That was a good look by her, too, going right between the defenders, straight into the lane.
Back to live action here at Tippin Gymnasium. The power outage, we do apologize, went out briefly, but we're back on It's 8-5 in favor of St. Mary's, and a foul's going to be called here against Punxsutawney. That's going to be their 4th. So we're getting everything situated.
Also number 10, Danielle Gribble, her first team foul, number 4.
St. Mary's with the basketball up top. That is Snellick driving, spinning around. Snellick comes back up top. That's Dukowski. Finds Hansloven. Hansloven lost the basketball, goes out of bounds. It's going to be last touchdown there by Gribble.
Got some bodies on the floor. Good physical, clean game. They just ran into each other.
Give Tyler some credit here. Got us back up quickly. Power just went out for a few seconds.
Punxsutawney student section loved the power outage.
Yeah.
They were going at it.
They sure were. Here's the steal. Here we go the other way. Punxsutawney with that basketball. Ball's going to come back up top here. That's McMahon with it. McMahon to Gribble. Into Powell. Powell shot from the right elbow. That's off the front of the rim. No good. Ball saved back into the paint. We're going to get a tie up here. The Land Pro possession arrow will point to St. Mary's.
Media timeout.
And we'll take our media timeouts. 8-5 to score, 3:44 to go here in the first. You're watching Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops on EYT.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
There you go. Got the buzzer, and we're back to action after our media timeout. 8-5 as St. Mary's leads Punxsutawney here, the girls 4A championship.
We see number 3 Dobbins and number 15 Wisniewski checking in for Punxsutawney.
Writing everything down, keeping me on track here, and then Wisniewski, number 15. So the Chucks on that jump ball will get the ball here. Shot from the corner's on the way, and it's off the mark that time by McMahon. But kept alive, McMahon with that basketball. And we're going to have a foul in the paint. That'll be the first one rung up here on St. Mary's.
That was good work by McMahon to get in the lane and draw that foul.
Sure was. Hey, we also want to thank friends of Donna Oberlander, state rep for the 63rd Legislative District, and Clearview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center and Country Springs Personal Care in Sligo. And a foul is going to be called. They're going to say, I believe, stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, stepped out of bounds or passed the ball right out of bounds. Not sure which one.
Yep. It was close there on that sideline. Full court pressure here put on by Punxsutawney. And that ball to Powell.
Good work by St. Mary's, passing to move it up the floor.
Gordani drives to the hoop, and the shot's off the mark.
She didn't realize she had that muscle.
I think she thought she had to put it up a lot stronger than she did. And Gribble works it here. Ball to the left side. Shot is on the way by Snellick.
Emily Wisniewski for 3.
Or excuse me, that was Wisniewski for Punxsutawney. I'm looking on the wrong side. That ball loose in the paint's going to be a foul called here. So Wisniewski gets the 3-pointer.
And those will be her first points in the game.
Yeah, how about 8-8? We're tied. Maybe the power going on has us all flustered already. Although Tyler said.
Has you flustered?
It could be. I'm old. You get worried. You might have to. You might fall down if you go somewhere, right? Up at the line shooting here because of the 5 fouls now. That will be Hansloven. They shot good from the Dubrook free throw line.
For St. Mary's, still 1 shot remaining.
Next free throw on the way, and Hansloven nails both of those. They're perfect from the free throw line. That's what Lexis likes. That's her big key.
That's what I love. And it's honestly, it's a close game right now. It's what's needed.
10-8 the score. Gribble in the paint, kicks it over to Powell. Cross-court pass, back up top to Gribble. Gribble in the paint, has something open up, throws up a scoop shot. She had to or she was going to travel. Kaski's going to get the rebound.
I think she was wondering if she could draw that foul, too, with all the defenders there.
Here is St. Mary's with the ball. Snellick to the corner. Hansloven driving, scoop shot, and it's good. 4 for Hansloven.
That was a good-looking, great scoop shot from her.
Powell kicks it to the corner. Back into Powell it goes, up top. That's McMahon. McMahon puts up the runner. It's short of the mark. And it comes down. It's St. Mary's ball. Checking back in here is Burkett. Burkett will be back in for Dobbins.
Substitution for Punxsutawney, number 14, Natalie Burkett.
Ball inbounded. Snellick will work it. Just under 2 minutes. Hansloven to the left side. Back up top it goes. Snellick, three-pointer on the way, and that's just off the mark. No good. Ball pulled down by Powell. Powell moving it. Here's Powell. Up to Gribble. Out of the right side, that's a McMahon. Corner. Driving into the paint. Burkett passed it off, but foul's going to be called in the paint. Get a couple shots here. So up to the line will be Wisniewski.
Foul number 15 for St. Mary's.
You know what I always say, Lexis?
What
Anyone with ski on the end of their name, they're all right in my book.
At least hers is spelled better.
Oh, no, mine's right. Hers is off. We'll work on it. First shot's off the mark. And they're going to say that the shooter was in too soon. So that shot didn't count anyway.
Didn't make her foul shots, but, you know, coming off the bench into the game, she had that 3, and she's playing some great offense and defense right now.
Kaski lost the ball, gets it back over to Snellick. Here's Snellick across the timeline to Hansloven. Left side, that's Schneider. Kaski, three-pointer on the way.
That was
Kaski.
a deep 3.
That one was from on the other side of I-80 is where she took that one. Ball into Powell. Kicks it out, up top it goes. Drive in, that's McMahon and Powell. Now up top to Gribble. Gribble lost it for a second. Zone defense. Powell takes that shot from the free throw line. Powell's had that shot. It just won't go for her.
She has, and Punxsy's doing really good at getting the ball in the lane to her.
Snellick hands it off to Kaski. Bounce pass over there. About 40 seconds to go here in the quarter. Schneider with the ball. And gets it back to Kaski here. Kaski racing around the defense. Kicks it to the right side. Hansloven. 27 seconds. Hansloven. Oh, that opened up. Misses the shot, though. And here comes Gribble with the basketball. Gribble into the lane. Gribble has that ball partially blocked that time, but Punxsy gets it right back. Ball to the right side. That's Burkett driving. Burkett shot no good. That ball back into the hands up top. Shot by McMahon. Shots off the back of the rim. Falls going to be rebounded by Snellick. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Down to 3. 2 seconds. That's Snellick driving. Shot at the buzzer. No good. Oh, my.
Seems like the shots for both teams just aren't falling right now.
They sure are not. We're going to take a timeout. It's Clarion BFW Super Saturday Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops all here on the EYT Media Network.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. So let's talk about your needs of today and your plans for tomorrow. Let's talk if you're looking to update your home, expand your business, finance equipment, or establish a line of credit. Let's talk about making your dreams a reality at any one of our 4 locations in Clarion, New Bethlehem, Reimersburg, and Franklin. Clarion County Community Bank. There is a difference.
And welcome back here. We go to quarter number 2 here on Championship Saturday at Tippin Gymnasium. 15-8 the first quarter. Tell you, Punxsy's had their chances. Just have not even get that ball to drop.
Right, it's just not following. They have that great open look underneath and in the middle of the lane, too.
And here's a drive. That is Kaski with it to Snellick. Dumps it into the paint. Foul. Up travel's going to be called first. Second quarter sponsors Hager Paving.
It's great defense put on down here by Punxsy.
Punxsy only trails by 7. 3-possession ball game. Ball to Burkett. She's going to drive. Burkett kicks it over to the right side. Dover Spike with it. Dover Spike comes back up top to McMahon. McMahon to Dover Spike in the corner. Gribble's going to fire the three-pointer. It's off the mark. Ball tipped, and the rebound is by Snellick.
Was a good look up top by Gribble.
Snellick stops, pops. Two-pointer on the way, no good. Oh, nice fight for the ball. And how about that? Snellick followed and gets the basket.
Jasa Snellick.
Gives her 8 in the game now. That was a great rebound and put back.
Burkett out to Dover Spike. Back up top to McMahon. Gribble fakes. Gets that to Powell. Powell driving. Up top, Dover Spike. 2-pointer on the way, no good. Oh, nice rebound that time by McMahon. Back up to Dover Spike. Ball into Burkett. Gribble on that left side. Ball loose. Who's going to get it? Oh, Gribble's able to save it. Gets it to McMahon.
That was great work by Gribble on the floor.
Powell kicks it out. Gribble, wide open 3 on the way. It's off the mark, no good. And the rebound still kept alive by Powell. Punxsy doing a great job on the boards. Underneath, Burkett, shot, foul, no. Shot no good, but up to the line. We'll go Burkett.
That was a great look inside and great way to draw the foul underneath. That's what you need to do when shots aren't falling right now.
Foul shot number 12.
So up at that Dubrook free throw line is Burkett.
Team foul number 1.
And that's good.
Natalie Burkett at the line for Punxsy.
You hear that silence as the shot's taken.
You do, and then some cheers when it goes in.
And shots on the way here again. It's off the mark. Hansloven's going to get the rebound. Here comes Snellick. Snellick. Ooh, Snellick kicks it back out. Schneider with the shot on the way. That's no good. Fight in the paint for it. Who's going to get it? And they're going to say it stays St. Mary's ball. Student section not happy for Punxsy, but.
Well, that's good. That means student section supports their team.
Timeout, St. Mary's, 30-second timeout.
St. Mary's will use a timeout here. And again, we want to thank our timeout sponsor, Gatesman Auto Body, also Lexis. We also need to thank the Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Agency in New Bethlehem Moose Lodge 366. Best Wealth Management, Muncie Law LLC of Clarion, and Clarion Rehabilitation Center.
Absolutely.
I was going to thank the nursing home again, but I don't know. I'm getting worried now.
You got too afraid. You thought like it might actually be true that you'll be there
I think
tomorrow?
So. It could be after today.
Could be. You know, the last time these two teams met, Punxsy was down 16 at the half, so they're really looking to make that lead a little smaller. It's only 8 points right now.
And I think that's important too, down here by 8. So St. Mary's taking the ball out of bounds. It is Schneider going to bring it in to Snellick. Snellick's going to hand it off to Kaski. 5:50 to go here in the first quarter. Goes out of bounds, and it goes back to Punxsy.
That was some great defense down by Punxsy, right on the girls, and creating the turnover. It's what they needed.
No, for Punxsy, you need some shots to drop for your.
Absolutely.
You're getting your looks. Ball up top, Burkett over to Gribble. And we'll try to pass it inside. We're going to get a kick. Taking the ball out of bounds here, Punxsy. Then to Gribble. Burkett. And up top to McMahon. Gribble, three-pointer on the way. Just off the rim. She's a little too far out. I think she's using that college line.
She's confused with that college line, I think.
Yep. she takes a step in, that's in.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's right on the mark each time, just a little bit short.
Here's Hansloven now. St. Mary's with that ball. Hansloven, she's going to be fouled here. We're going to get a little bit of some hand checking. And Snyder taking the ball out of bounds. Ball into Snellick. Snellick spinning around, driving.
Great move
left
to the hoop.
Yep, off the mark. Got her own rebound. Puts it up strong, and that's good.
Jason Snellick.
Tell you what, Lexis, she's tough on the board.
She is.
Gribble driving. Foul's going to be called. And Gribble's going to go up to the line here to shoot a couple for the Chucks.
Also number 42 for St. Mary's, Taylor Granati. Her first.
So from the Dubrook free throw line, here is Gribble. First shot is up.
You know, that's big for Punxsutawney too, getting them hopefully in a scoring mode right now.
And Gribble again off the back of the rim. Rebound by Granati. So here we go. It is Schneider across the timeline. Up top it goes to Snellick. Snellick driving down the right side. And another basket for Snellick. That's 12 for her.
It's a great look. And, you know, it's really evident that she scored 1,000 points earlier this month, and she's the first female player to do that since 2013 for St. Mary's. So I think we can see why she scored that. She's just tough.
Do you have the foul called here against St. Mary's? Heard Hansloven in the background. Ball kicked into Gribble. 21-10 here as St. Mary's leads Punxsutawney in the 4A championship today. First of 6 games on the docket for you. Dover spike down on the corner to Burkett coming up top. Burkett to the free throw line, dumps it down to Dover Spike. Dover Spike fakes, puts up that shot, and she's going to be fouled. So Dover Spike's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line here with 4:04 to go in the second.
That was a great look, and Punxsutawney really needs to get their free throws to fall right now. They've been shooting quite a bit. It's what they need.
Yeah, just 2 of 6.
Riley Dover Spike at the line for Punxsutawney, show up 2 shots.
And that first shot's off the mark too. 2 of 7. I don't know that percentage, but it's not good.
No.
So they're going to try to kick that into gear.
And maybe it's the jitters from being on the big court championship game.
Yep. Oh, she misses that one too. Ball loose in the paint. Picked up by Burkett. Good rebound by Burkett.
That was definitely good work underneath.
Gribble in the lane. Gribble goes up strong. Shots off the mark, no good. We're going to have a over the back call here. They're going to get Dover Spike.
Foul shot number 25, Avery Powell.
No, they're going to say Powell instead. There's Dover Spike and Powell. Do you have the media timeout? Now 3:54 to go in the second. 21-10 our score. And you're watching the 4A championship Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops here on the EYT Media Network.
Are you a therapist who wants to make a difference? Do you want to help children and families who are struggling with serious behavioral problems? MHY Family Services is looking for therapists to join our new multisystemic therapy psychiatric team. Multisystemic therapy psychiatric is an evidence-based in-home intensive treatment approach that addresses the multiple factors that contribute to a child's behavioral problems. With this treatment, you can help children and families change their lives for the better. We are looking for passionate therapists to join our team. Apply now and become a part of the supportive and dynamic culture at MHY Family Services.
All right, back here after our media timeout. 21-10 the score here. St. Mary's leading. It is Clarion VFW Super Saturday here on EYT. Ball comes into Snellick. Snellick will work it up the court here. The pressure backs off.
Punxsutawney's pressure is really making them work, but St. Mary's doesn't seem to be having a problem breaking the press.
Renati on the right side. That's off the side of the rim, no good. The ball rebounded down by Kaski and then tossed out of bounds, though.
It's a great look. And, I mean, we've seen Punxsutawney get open shots and layups underneath, but nothing just seems to be falling for them.
Tyler getting some great shots over there, too, on those close-ups. Done a good job. Ball over to the left side. Gribble to the corner. Back up top to Burkett. Gribble on the left side. Gribble driving on the baseline. Ball loose in the paint, and we're going to get a Land Pro possession arrow, and it will point to Punxsy.
It's one of those times you almost wonder if you just keep taking it the whole way up instead of try to pass it into a girl with a couple defenders on her. Good look, good team player.
Ball comes in to Gribble. She's going to drive down on that baseline, looking for somewhere to go. Gets tied up, kicks it back out to Doverspike. And now to Powell, back over to McMahon, and McMahon brings it to Burkett. Gribble on the left side. 11-point lead here for the Flying Dutchman. Shot taken by Gribble.
That was a great shot by Gribble.
So 21-12. Lead is back to 9 points, single digits here with 2:39. Snellick to the right side to Kaski. Kaski driving. Kaski shot. Good.
Mara Kaski
gives her 5 points in the game now. Back to a double-digit lead.
Doverspike in the corner. Back up top here. Burkett tried to pass it into the paint. It's saved. Good job down there by Doverspike. Drive to the hoop. Burkett shots off the mark. No good. And it's going to go to St. Mary's.
Some good workaround. Just can't get those little floaters to make it in.
That's what we said. They've had their opportunities.
Absolutely.
And that is Snellick. She's going to carry the basketball. She knew it. She kind of looked at the official. And
first, whenever they didn't blow the whistle, she's like, oh, I got away with it. And then next second it came.
See, I would argue and said, you didn't call it when it happened. Here's Gribble. Right into Powell. Powell kicks it up top. Burkett. Burkett fakes.
It was a great ball fake by her.
Gribble into the lane now. Puts up the runner and gets it to go. Gribble catching some fire here, and it's 23-14. Yeah, 10 for her in the first half. Hansloven. And they're going to call the foul here up top.
Fouls on number 25, Avery Powell.
Crowd's not too happy about that.
They're not, but you know what? You can go to PIAA.org, go to officials, and become one yourself, and then you can have people yell at you too.
And we're going to need them.
That's right.
So
we do need them badly. PIAA.org.
And you can be as young as 16.
Yeah, they're doing all kinds of stuff with that. We'll talk. Here's another travel called here. So it is Punxsutawney ball. They trail by 9. Gribble splitting the defense. Gets that shot off, and the rebound is by Kaski. Kaski all the way down to Hansloven in the easy layup on the other end. Good transition game that time.
That was a great look underneath.
Quick 30-second timeout here by Punxsutawney. I think they want to be careful. They don't want to fall behind too much here. They're down by 11. They just don't want it to get out of hand in a minute.
Absolutely, yeah. With a minute left and down 11, you want to at least break that lead to single digits.
And we'll see what they talk about. Coach Mike Carlson talking things over with his team. Of course, coming up after this contest, we will have the medal ceremony for you. They'll announce all the champions and the runner-up. And the presentation of the District 9 plaque will happen. And then we'll have the boys 4A championship.
And that'll be exciting. Another St. Punxsutawney team, sorry.
Yeah.
There's too much red and white going on.
Oh, it's going to be one of those days. We'll forget what's going on. By the evening, we'll just be saying all kinds of crap. We won't even know what's going on.
Yesterday, I was able to mumble off the games, times, and teams and everything, and today it's not that way.
Gribble across the timeline, just under a minute to go here in the quarter. Burkett on the right side. Into Powell, down to the Doverspike. Back up to Gribble, left side. That's McMahon. Into Powell. Powell puts it up, or that was putting it up strong was Neski, who just came into the ball game, didn't catch that. And Caskey to the right side. Shot on the way by Gernati. It's off the mark, no good. Ball is tipped, going to go out of bounds, and it goes to Punxsutawney. Are they going to say?
Oh, and it looks like it's going to St. Mary's.
No, she said white. Oh, I thought she said white. Oh, well. Ball to St. Mary's here. And Snellick in the paint. On that right side, that was Gernati. Back to the corner. Hansloven, and foul's going to be called.
Foul shot number 23.
So is that 4 or 5? It must have got that 4 up there quickly.
Team foul number 4.
All right, so it's just 4.
They're on top of things here.
They sure are. Drive to the hoop. Shots off the mark by Caskey, but the foul. And that foul is an offensive one.
That was a good one. Gribble was underneath and set.
Number 25 for St. Mary's.
Wasn't hit too hard, but hard enough to push her back.
Yep. Now, of course, that is the 5th foul, but on an offensive foul, you're not shooting. Dobbins checking in.
Number 3, Emily Dobbins.
For the Chucks, Lady Chucks. Tyler, make sure, don't just say Chucks. 10 seconds. Over spike right side, Burkett. Down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. Dover spike shot doesn't go at the buzzer. 25-14 is where we stand at the half as St. Mary's leads. And we'll take a timeout here. We'll get a bunch of sponsors in, and we'll get you set up for the Heater Lumber halftime show. And St. Mary's leads here at halftime, and it is the Girls 4A Championship Clarion BFW Super Saturday. It's all part of Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops. It's all here on the EYT Media Network.
Dubrook, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville. Call 1-844-382-7665.
We are bringing college to rural Pennsylvania. We're helping people that didn't have a college option before. And the way we do that is through dedicated faculty and student services team and through technology, so that people that didn't have that option before now have that option.
Want to cut your cooling costs this summer? With a highly efficient air conditioning system, you can save up to 50% in energy cost while enjoying more consistent temperatures throughout your home. Call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC at 814-226-8695 to schedule a free evaluation of your system and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this summer.
All right, we're back at Tippin Gymnasium. We are in the Heater Lumber halftime show in the 4A Girls Championship game here in District 9 as St. Mary's leads at the half by a score of 25-14. Mike Kalinowski here along with Lexis Twentier. We've got Tyler Oakes running the controls for this one. Well, Brett English in here as well as the day goes on. Dustin Kiefer, whenever he decides to show up, will be joining us. That's if Lexis lets him.
That's if I let him. I might not give up my headset. Not quite yet anyways.
So we are here at the half, and when we're looking at scoring, brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet. Let's see. Do you want it? You want me to do it?
You can have it this time.
Oh, you want me to
I have my
this
second
time?
half key, so I'll let you do the halftime stats.
We have second half keys? All right. So taking a look here, let's take a look first of all for the Lady Chucks of Punxsutawney. They're led by Gribble with 10 points in the ball game, 3 out of Wisniewski and a point out of Burkett. And from the free throw line, let's see, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 of 8. I didn't add those up, so
it's only a low 25%.
Yeah. We're going to want to jump that up just a little bit. For the Flying Dutch of St. Mary's, 10 points is Snellick to lead them, 6 points for Hansloven, 5 points out of Caskey, 2 points for Schneider. 4 of 4 from the free throw line, though, are the Flying Dutch of St. Mary's. So Coach Zane Adia is very happy with that, I'm very, very sure. So that's where we stand there. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back. We have Lexis's keys to the second half. Those are coming up as we continue in the Heater Lumber halftime show. And again, this is a Clarion VFW Super Saturday, part of Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops right here on the EYT Media Network.
Brookville Equipment's always been well known in the community as a great local employer.
Very family-oriented company.
Brookville has a really great benefits plan here.
We're pretty diverse in what we do, from mining to streetcars to locomotives.
We're helping the infrastructure of the country.
Medical insurance, dental, vision, competitive wages, paid time off.
It's an opportunity. It's something that you can enjoy doing.
And you can apply right through our website.
Located at 511 Main Street in Shippenville, All American Awards and Engraving is expanding to provide even better customer service with that personal small-town feel. From embroidery to engraving to screen printing to personalized gifts, All American Awards and Engraving is ready to help you make your organization, business, school team, or event stand out with All American Awards and Engraving's quality promotional products. Visit their showroom for apparel, trophy, and awards ideas at 511 Main Street or visit their website at allamericanhq.com.
All right, back at Tippin Gym. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show here in Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops, part of the Clarion VFW Super Saturday. 25-14 is where we stand at halftime with St. Mary's leading Punxsutawney in the 4A Girls Championship. We're going to turn our attention to the Kale's Kitchen's keys to the game for the second half. Lexis has a few changes that she does want to mention. And Lexis, how do things stack up here for the second half?
Yeah, you know, for St. Mary's, I don't really think they need to change anything for what they're. Their zone's obviously working for them. They're creating some turnovers, and their ball movement on offense is good. And, of course, they're 100% from the foul line, so they're pretty solid right now. As for Punxsy, they need to look to change a few things. Their man defense is definitely making St. Mary's work, but for them it's accumulating some fouls, and you don't want to see them get in foul trouble. So I don't know if they need to back up a little bit or play a zone, but they're definitely making St. Mary's work. As far as offense goes, they're getting the opportunities, but their little runners and three-pointers aren't falling, so they really just need to take it straight to the rim and draw the foul underneath and get to the foul line and at least get that opportunity.
Well, and I think those are all the things that they really do need to do. And felt bad for them in that first half, too. They were getting their opportunities to shoot the ball, just couldn't get it to drop.
Right.
So maybe taking that, again, on that couple three-pointers that Gribble tried, if she takes that step in, she hits that shot.
Right, yeah, she is shooting some deep threes. I think she's looking down here now at the different lines whenever she's shooting.
And again, you said for the Flying Dutch of St. Mary's, I wouldn't change anything. They are going well. Snellick has been very impressive in there, and they've just worked very, very well together, this team. And they did have the upper hand earlier in the season on Punxsutawney, and right now Punxsutawney finds themselves down by 11, and that's going to be a challenge.
Absolutely. If Punxsutawney can come out and be the first team, in the second half to get scoring, I think that'll really help them positively in their mind. It's not all about the physical game. If you're down this much at half, you kind of want to come out and just be positive and get the points on the board.
Well, teams are getting their final warm-ups, and that's going to wrap up the Heater Lumber halftime show. I do want to thank Heater Lumber, Red Bank Chevrolet, Kale's Kitchens as well, all part of that halftime show today. Our third quarter sponsor is Ascendance Trucking, and you know them better as Zoccaro Motors in the area. It was weird. They had me, Pat Kale had me cut their on-hold messages. And it was weird saying Ascendance Trucking of Clarion.
Did it take you a couple of tries to get it?
It did. It took a few minutes, yeah.
It's always weird when things change. Clarion University is now PennWest.
Yeah.
I'll still call it Clarion because I graduated when it was Clarion University.
And I've done their football games now for eons. I still can't say PennWest. I don't know.
At least their sports teams are still Clarion, so that helps a little bit.
Teams coming onto the court as we get set for this third quarter. The possession arrow points into the direction of the Flying Dutch of St. Mary's as we switch sides of the court. Look at Tyler over here working hard.
We're
I've never
hardly
seen him work
working.
that hard. Yeah, he's on that computer.
He's comfy in his PJ pants, that's
I
why.
think he is. Here's St. Mary's, and here we go with the second half of this 4A championship. Selling to the corner, shot is on the way, and how about the three-pointer by Gurnati?
Taylor Gurnati.
First points is a three. Quickly on the other end, taking it up strong is Powell, and she's going to be fouled.
And that was good. Took it right to the hoop and get that foul.
So these teams starting off in a blaze.
Fouls on number 25, Mara Caskey. Her second.
Foul. Rashad, no good. Just 2 and 9 now is Punxsutawney from the free throw line.
Absolutely, and I didn't check their previous foul records. I don't know if this is common for them. Second one, perfect. Gives her first point in the game.
So 3 of 10 now for the Chucksum, the charity stripe. And ball underneath Hansloven.
That was great defense by Punxsutawney.
It sure was, as Gribble's going to get the ball. Here's Gribble racing down the court. Gets double teamed, passes off. Finds Dover Spike back up top to McMahon. Back into the paint. Powell driving strong shot. Good.
That was a great look. Gives her 3 in the game now.
Hansloven double teamed. They're going to get through that press. Snellick. Into the paint. Hansloven kicks it out right side. Shot on the way. Three-pointer. Rattles the cage. Doesn't go. And Gribble with another rebound. Ahead to Dover Spike. Gribble, three-pointer on the way, off the front of the rim. And the rebound by Hansloven. Again, she took that shot, again, behind that college three.
It was a deep three.
Snellick to Gurnati. Gurnati off her foot, picks it back up, kicks it out to Snellick. Snellick spinning around. Has the ball taken away by Gribble.
Great defense.
Gribble, bounce pass. That's Dover Spike. Shot good.
Riley Dover Spike, timeout St. Mary's.
That's great work by Punxsutawney right now.
So St. Mary's will use the timeout. The lead is now to 9. They led by 11 at halftime. It's a 30-second timeout. Want to thank Gatesman's Auto Body for...
I believe it's a full timeout.
Oh, it is a full timeout?
I believe so.
Oh, well.
It's all right. We can still talk.
Yeah. We'll make Tyler get all those commercials caught up soon.
Right. And it's good to see for Punxsutawney, Dover Spike, and Powell, who haven't scored in the game, come out, drive straight to the hoop and score. They must have heard me.
Yeah.
They must have heard me that you need to go to the hoop to get in.
They're like, Lexis said.
Who's Lexis? But Lexis said. No,
I still have people saying to me, wow, you guys are fancy. I said, why? They're like, piece of the game brought to you by Lexis? you have Lexis sponsoring your stuff now? So
I drove a Lexus once in my life for a couple years.
Yeah.
Drove a little too fast. Never got picked up, but
technically, every time you get in the car, you're driving Lexus.
There's a lot of people around here that drive a Lexus because, they drive Lexus crazy.
Yeah.
So
6:13 to go here in this third quarter. And again, is an Ascendance Trucking. Zocker Motors third quarter. And coming over to take the ball out of bounds. Over on that far side will be Kaski. Full court pressure here by Punxsutawney. Kaski gets it to Snellick, and he'll get it across the timeline. Kaski down to the corner. Granati driving. And that opened right up. And the swap by Dover Spike got part of the ball, but Granati stayed with it to get the basket. And here quickly, here's Gribble down the court. Boy, Gribble driving each and every time down quickly. Tried to pass it into the paint, and Granati's going to take it away.
So far in this second half, the girls that have scored for both teams are girls that have not scored throughout the entire game, so it's good to see them putting up points on the board, too.
Drive to the hoop, and Snellick shot good.
Jason Snellick.
Give her 14 in the game now.
Dribble to Powell. Powell turns around. Kicks it out to Dover Spike. Dover Spike in the paint. Puts up that shot. No good. Rebound by Kaski. Kaski to Snellick. Snellick to the right side.
You can see St. Mary's just taking it slow. No need to rush anything right now.
That's Kaski driving. And the ball taken away in the paint. That's McMahon with the steal. McMahon ahead to Dover Spike. Dover Spike up top. Gribble. Deep three-pointer.
And that's it.
Nails it.
Danielle Gribble for three.
Give her 13 in the game. And
there was almost a turnover there, too. 10-point lead here for St. Mary's. And we'll get a Land Pro possession arrow-held ball. Goes to Punxsutawney.
That's big for Punxsutawney. That was great to get your hands in there.
See the Chucks starting to get a little bit of confidence here, springing the step.
Coming out scoring, and then you have to have the momentum off that deep three right now, just carrying you through.
Burkett. Dover Spike in the corner. Gribble. McMahon, shot on the way, McMahon, and it doesn't go. Ball's going to be ripped down, and it's Punxsutawney holding on to the ball. Dover Spike shot, no good. Rebound is by Kaski. Kaski lost it. Powell shot, and good.
There we go.
32-24. And it's
another turnover. Look at Punxsutawney go.
Powell. Out, Gribble, three-pointer, and that one is no good. Rebound pulled down by Granati. And the foul will be called here on Punxsutawney.
You can see St. Mary's saying, let's slow it down a little bit, slow the tempo down. Punxsutawney's just coming out and forcing these turnovers and putting the shots back up.
They sure are, and we do have our media timeout, so we'll pause. 3:49 to go here in the third. 32-24 is our score. St. Mary's leads Punxsutawney, but Punxsutawney is coming back. You're watching Laurel Clinic Hoops on EYT.
Her second.
Looking for a new Bobcat tractor? Northeastern Equipment Sales and Rentals has inventory on the lot, ready to be loaded up so you can get to work on tough jobs. Check out Bobcat of Clarion at 1214 East Main Street in Clarion.
Right back to action after that media timeout. 3:49 to go in the third. Ascendant Trucking, Zochra Motors, third quarter, 32-24, St. Mary's. St. Mary's bring it in. Hansloven gets it to Caskey. And Snellick gets it across the timeline. Ball loose again. And the ball out of bounds. And it goes to Punxsutawney.
You know, they're coming out and trapping a little closer than they were in the first half, and it's really forcing that turnover. Dobbins back in.
Yeah.
I do want to say, I just got a Snapchat. They have the Super Saturday games on at the State Police Barracks right now.
Oh, wow.
So they're watching them whenever they're at the station.
Very
lunch
nice.
And everything.
Want to welcome those folks in. Well, up top here, Burkett into the paint. Ball's going to be knocked away. Who's going to get it? Going to be ripped away by Granati. So Caskey will work it across the timeline here for the Flying Dutch. Ball into Schneider. Schneider spins around. Schneider back to Caskey and into the hands of Snellick. Snellick will back off.
St. Mary's is doing good at just kind of relaxing, passing the ball as needed.
Shot from the left side is off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound by Hansloven, though. Hansloven's going to get tied up here, and it's back to Caskey. Caskey around the defense. Passes off, stolen by Gribble.
Right into the hands of Gribble.
Look at Gribble go. Driving into the lane. Gribble, shot, good. And it is now a 6-point ball game. And almost stolen away again.
It was a good hustle by Gribble, you know, underneath and up here. I was happy to see her take it to the whole way to the hoop. She's one that likes the runners and the jumpers, and that drive was what she needed.
You can see the emotion changing in this ball game. Hansloven across the timeline. Wide open underneath shot is good that time by Schneider. 8-point lead now again for St. Mary's, 2:20. Dobbins brings it out. Burkett driving. Burkett is going to be fouled here. Burkett will go to the line. She'll get a couple of free throws.
She's 1 of 2 from the line right now. Looking to add more to that. It was a good drive by her, too.
Foul shot number 42, Taylor Gurnati. That's her third. Team foul number 2.
We do have a timeout taken here.
Timeout St. Mary's.
By St. Mary's.
Timeout, 30 seconds.
2:13 to go here in the third, 34-26. The 4A game coming up. Also, we got to thank these folks. Friends of Donna Oberlander, state rep for the 63rd Legislative District, Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, and Country Springs Personal Care in Sligo. Farmers Mutual Insurance Fire Company of Marble, Best Wealth Management, Muncie Law LLC of Clarion, Clarion Rehabilitation Services, the New Bethlehem Moose Lodge, number 366, in the Eric Schick Agency in New Bethlehem.
I don't think you took a breath at all when you said any of those
Tried
sponsors.
not to.
Impressive. See Punxsutawney girls back out, kind of smiling and getting in the groove of things. Feeling good about the game right now.
And that's what you like to see, too. You know, they're relaxed. So here we go, Burkett shoot. And that shot good. Yeah. From that Dubrook free throw line.
One shot remaining.
Number 2 on the way. Yeah.
Good.
Wow. How about that? Back to a 6-point game. Pressure still on. Hansloven across the timeline. Hansloven in the paint. Lost that basketball. Still lost. Picks it up. That is Schneider with it. Or now Snellick in that right corner. Cross court. Schneider driving into the lane. Schneider goes strong. She's going to be fouled. We're going to get Powell here on this one.
Schneider's 2 of 2 from the line right now. So, I mean, St. Mary's as a whole is 100%.
Yep.
So, looking to add to that and keep it 100.
Natalie Burkett. That's her third. Team foul number 2. Lexis Schneider at the line for St. Mary's.
First one falls.
And the second one does not. So 35-28. Punxsutawney here driving Burkett on the baseline. Tried to pass it into the paint. And we're going to have a foul here called. Should be St. Mary's ball underneath the hoop here. So Powell getting caught for 2 in a row.
Number 25 for Punxsutawney, Avery Powell. Her fourth.
Oh, that's her fourth. Wow.
I guess so. I had a missing one, and that must have been it. See Dover Spike checking back in.
Kaski got it in and gets it right back. He's going to take it up across the line. Hansloven passes back to Kaski. Snellick works it here on the right side. Ball to Granati. And the ball knocked away, taken away. Here comes a Gribble. 7-point ball game. Shot taken from the right side. It's off the mark, no good. The rebound pulled down by Kaski. Ball taken back away by Dover Spike. Burkett now going to get that ball up top. Gribble, three-pointer, nails that
was a solid three-pointer by Gribble.
It's a 4-point ball game.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter. 1 minute.
Kaski with that ball into the paint, right side. Shot taken on the way. The three-pointer's no good, but Hansloven's there for the rebound. Schneider with the shot on the way. That's no good. Gribble with the rebound. 4-point ball game. 35 seconds. Ball picked up and into the hands here of Dobbins. McMahon to the baseline. Dover Spike up top. Dobbins, three-pointer on the way, and that is short of the mark. Goes out of bounds, and it will stay Punxsutawney basketball. 19 seconds.
Punxsutawney's really coming back and, making it a good game. Sticking with them and looking to take over that lead.
They were down by 11 at the half. They trailed by 4. Ball comes into Gribble. Gribble into the lane. Bounce pass, shots off the mark that time. Ball taken by Kaski. Down to 6, down to 5, down to 4. Shot taken. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Down to 1 second, and there we go to quarter number 4. 35-31, St. Mary's leads Punxsutawney, and you're watching Laurel Eye Clinic Hoops on EYT.
35, Punxsutawney 31.
So much to protect each day. Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
We are bringing college to rural Pennsylvania. We're helping people that didn't have a college option before. And the way we do that is through dedicated faculty and student services team and through technology, so that people that didn't have that option before now have that option.
All right, getting set to go here. Bobby Freeman, the official, pointing into the direction for St. Mary's as we get set to go here. Fourth quarter brought to you by Clarion County Community Bank.
Start the fourth quarter.
Dobbins picking up Schneider. She brings in the ball. And Snellick will take it. Ball in, right side, drive to the hoop. And that shot's off the mark by Granati. Put back though is basket's good. And that was Kaski getting the basket. We were blocked by the official there.
I couldn't quite see though. I just saw the basketball go in.
One of the issues with the court. It's great being down here.
Number 1,
but
Mara Kaski at the line for St. Mary's, showing 1 shot.
Here's Kaski. Basket good.
St. Mary's is solid from the foul line tonight. Or this morning, I should say.
It's kind of weird saying morning. I think it's just about afternoon, though. Here's... Okay, so we're good. Tyler on our headset tells us we're good. It's afternoon. McMahon with that basketball spinning around. Bounce pass baseline, Dover Spike. Back up to Burkett. Burkett into the lane. Dover spike back out. McMahon, three-pointer, good. First points for McMahon, and they're huge.
Those are big points for her, too.
Hansloven takes it across the line. 4-point ball game again. Kasky. And the ball's loose, picked up by Dobbins. Dobbins going to the other end. Back to Gribble. Gribble's going to find McMahon, and McMahon will find Burkett. Dobbins, back up top it goes. Burkett. Bounce pass right side. Dover spike up top to McMahon, and now over here to Burkett again. McMahon. And Dover spike, McMahon playing catch. Gribble. Boy, that's deep.
That was a great ball fake.
Shot from the right elbow's off the mark, and it will go to St. Mary's.
St. Mary's zone defense is so good right now, pressured, and they're just coming over and trapping together. Really work well as a team.
So Powell checks back in with the 4 fouls here for Punxsutawney. Ball to Hansloven. Hansloven right side. That shot's on the way. And how about Granati with the three-pointer?
That was a great three, especially it was contested, too.
Taylor Granati for 2.
Oh, they're going to say that was a 2-pointer. All right. We'll change that. So 40-34, it's a 6-point lead. And that's McMahon with it, driving in. Kicks it left side, Powell on the baseline. Powell spins back around. Up top. McMahon has it blocked that time by Schnellick. And the ball ahead, taken back away by Burkett.
Right back into Punxsy's hands.
And a foul. It's going to be called on Schnellick. She gets a little look from the official that time. Look at Tyler with that dribble there.
Part of the game.
Oh, you're looking good. Well, then you didn't do a good job. Gribble with the basketball, 5.5 to go here in this one. 6-point lead for St. Mary's. Driving, Gribble, basket, good.
That was a great drive by Gribble. It's what they really needed to see and do. Gives her 20 points in the game now.
Wow. 4-point game. Snellick across the timeline. It looked at one point that St. Mary's was just going to take off and go with this one. Snellick, three-pointer, no good. That ball's going to be smacked out of bounds. And it stays St. Mary's ball.
St. Mary's is doing a great job, too, working against Punxsy's defense, because Punxsy's playing a good, tight defense. And they're just moving the ball as needed and getting the defense to shift.
Ball up top here. That is Snellick with it. Goes to Granati. Granati spins around, comes back up top to Snellick. Snellick. Hansloven. Back out. Shot on the way, and that shot's off the mark. Fight in the paint, and Powell's going to come out with it. Here's Powell going coast to coast. And the ball's going to be smacked out of bounds. It'll stay Punxsy ball. Burkett to take the ball out of bounds here for the Lady Chucks. 4.5 to go in this one. And on the baseline, Powell kicks it up. Shot is by Dover. Spike is good from that right elbow.
That was a great look up to the elbow.
2-point ball game, Lexis. Here we go.
You can hear the excitement, too, from the fans.
Ball up top. Kasky to the right side. Granati into the paint. Granati kicks it. Hansloven up top. Shot by Schneider is good. That was just 2, I believe.
Schneider for 3.
No, they're going to say 3, so I was wrong on that one. And a double dribble is going to be called here.
Media timeout.
So we have our media timeout. 43-38 the score now as St. Mary's leads Punxsy, and we're in the 4A Girls Championship. It's live right here. We'll take the timeout. Laurel Clinic Hoops on EYT.
Welcome to 12 Series, a veteran-owned and operated company. Want to stand out amongst the crowd? This is the brand for you. They have apparel that ranges from cardio tanks and hoodies to sweat noggin covers. The apparel isn't just designed for the gym, it's designed for everyday life. Whether at work, the range, or at a family outing, 12 Series will turn heads. Find and like 12 Series on Facebook and Instagram.
What I like about being part of an FQHC is that I grew up with two parents that were both nurses. And I don't have the ability to be a nurse. I'm not clinical, nor should I be clinical. So it's really special to me to get to work behind the scenes.
All right, back to Tippin Gymnasium, our final media timeout of game number 1. Hard to believe, almost first game in the books here today.
Absolutely. And you saw Punxsutawney, they came out off their bench pretty early. They didn't need that full media timeout.
Ball comes in, still pressure by Punxsutawney here on the inbound. Snellick working it up across the timeline. Here's Snellick driving. Snellick to the right side. Ball gets tied up. We're going to have a Land Pro possession arrow, and it goes to Punxsutawney.
That's what they wanted. Bring that trap and get the jump ball.
Rebels going to work that ball up the court here for the Lady Chucks. Burkett dumps it into Dover. Spike right side to McMahon. McMahon around the defense. Takes that shot. It looked like someone might have got a hand on that. Oh, but McMahon gets it back.
Oh.
Back up. Ball was
that
thrown
was
away
a lightning
too.
shot, or pass. That was
Gribble.
a Caitlin Clark three-pointer.
That was clear on the other side of Clarion County for Gribble. That's Tyler Oaks' range right there.
And that makes it a 2-point game.
Wow. Snellick with it. What a ball game here. 3 minutes to go. Heck of a first start game today. And we have a timeout taken by St. Mary's.
Good timeout. You don't want to get stuck there.
It's a full timeout, so we'll break 2:51 to go here in the fourth. 2-point lead for the Flying Dutch, and you're watching Laurel Clinic Hoops on EYT.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
All right, come back to Tippin Gym. 2:51 to go in the fourth quarter. It is a Clarion County Community Bank fourth. It's been fun. Hang in there, folks. This is going to go down to the wire.
It's a great start to the day.
Bernardi up top. Lost that ball, gets it back. Bounce pass to Hansloven. Hansloven driving, and we're going to have a push foul here. We're going to get McMahon. A lot of body contact there, no shot.
Fouls on number 23 for Punxsutawney, Emily McMahon. That's her third. Team foul number 2.
That is Snellick in the corner. Snellick into Hansloven. And we're going to get the jump ball. There was simultaneous possession. The official, actually, that
was a quick
not
call.
A bad call
yeah,
there.
not bad.
Just enough of a simultaneous possession. That Land Pro possession error will give it to St. Mary's. Ball comes in to Granati. Ball tipped away. Granati to Snellick. Snellick driving and basket good. Boy, that's the first points in a little while here for St. Mary's.
Wasn't. She made it straight to the hoop. That was a great drive and look for her. I thought maybe she was going to take that shot.
Driving, Gribble, shots off the mark. And Snellick will work it up the court. Ball into the hands of Schneider. Here's Schneider across the timeline. Snellick with it. And we're going to get a timeout. See Snellick getting fatigued there.
It looks like she was limping on an ankle or something.
So 45-41, it's a full timeout. Why don't we use some of it? We'll be back with more for you here. 4-point lead for the Flying Dutch. Laurel Athletic Hoops on EYT.
Best of luck to all our area basketball teams from your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
All right, here we are after the timeout by St. Mary's. That is their last timeout. With a minute 33 to go, and they do have the 4-point lead and the basketball. Ball comes right in to Snellick. She was working off a cramp in that leg. See, that was what was bothering her. We're going to have a foul called up top here.
You can see Punxsutawney defense not letting up at all. They're coming out. They're trying to get it back for them.
They're down by 4 here with about a minute 26. You see, they may even be trying to get to that 5 fouls to get the 2 shots.
Burkett just picked up her 4th foul for Punxsutawney.
That ball comes in. Snellick on the baseline, driving. Kicks it up top. Shot is on the way, and the shot good by Granati. That's a big one. 6-point lead, 2-possession game. Here comes Gribble. Gribble over to McMahon. Back up top it goes to Gribble. Gribble with the basketball. That's a deep 3-pointer again, and it's no good. Comes back out. McMahon gets that ball, driving into the lane, lost the ball.
Took it away from her.
Here comes Caskey, and a foul's going to be called. That'll be 4 now here on Punxsutawney. Okay.
Fouls on number 21.
Dobbins checking back in.
That's her 3rd, team foul number 4.
58 seconds here in this 4A championship. It's been a good one. Here's Snellick. And the foul called.
If it's on Burkett, I believe that'll be her 5th foul.
Fouls on number 14, Natalie Burkett. That's her 5th personal foul.
Burkett with 5. She'll have a seat. And we'll be shooting now. That's a Snellick going to the line. We'll get everything in order.
It's her first time at the line.
Jessica Snellick at the line for St. Mary's. She'll have 2 shots.
That one's all right. Just had that one miss so far. And that one good too.
St. Mary's is pretty solid from the line.
Here's Gribble. Gribble picks up that dribble. Back up top. Shots on the way by McMahon. It's off the mark, and it goes back to St. Mary's. 41 seconds. The lead is 8.
It's tough, but it's doable.
For Punxsutawney, it's lock, aim, and fire. Hansloven going to get the foul here called on Gribble. Not much she could do there.
It was a good hustle. She did try to tip it away, but ultimately fouling right now is what they need to do.
Also number 10, Danielle Gribble.
And let's see who's up there. That is Hansloven. She's, what, 2 of 2?
Absolutely.
Molly Hansloven at the line for St. Mary's. She'll have 2 shots.
Wow, used all the rim that time. But you said last night, isn't that what it's there for?
Right. If it helps it go in, it still counts the same.
And that one no good. Ball tip rebounded by, and the ball is going to be tipped out of bounds, and it goes back to St. Mary's. Wisniewski in there for the Lady Chucks, and she's going to come back out as soon as I notice she's in there.
You see Dover Spike checking in now.
34 seconds. And Sloven. And we'll get the foul here called on Gribble. 9-point lead. If she hits these next couple, it's almost time to call the dogs off.
3 or 4, pretty solid from the line still.
Misses that one from the Dubrook free throw line. Punxsutawney boys and Bradford coming up next. And that one's good.
Oh, man. It got silent when that ball was in the air.
Yeah. Here's Gribble now. Bounce pass. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. 24 seconds. It's a 10-point lead. And I think they're just going to say to back off. That's the right call here.
It was a great effort coming out at halftime
was.
from Punxsutawney. Got it within 2 points. They never gave up. They just kept playing the game.
Ball tipped. Kansky gets it back. Ahead to Hans Sloven. Down to 10 seconds, and that's going to be your ball game. Snellick's going to hold that basketball, and there you go. St. Mary's is going to win it by a score of 51-41. And St. Mary's is your District 9 4A champion. We'll take a quick timeout. We're going to come back. We'll have the medal ceremony. It'll be a very quick one so we can total things up. You're watching Laurel Clinic Hoops on EYT.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIP.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
All right, we're going to go to the medal ceremony as they get the teams all lined up here. And they'll have Dave Cadis will be presenting, announcing all the runners-up and the winners today.
It was a great game. It was a great start to Super Saturday, too.
Fantastic. Great first game. Kept us entertained.
It did.
Okay, congratulations to both teams. Let's start with the runner-up, the Punxsutawney Chucks. Ella White, Adeline Lewis, Emily Dobbins, Emma Young, Danielle Gribble, Samantha Gribble, Olivia Birkin, Natalie Birkin, Emily Wisniewski, Riley Doverspike, Neelin Corbin, Emily McMahon, Kaylee Smelko, Avery Powell, Drew Grandison, and Cameron Hall. Assistant coach on the Chucks is Brad Constantino. Assistant coach Steve White. And head coach Mike Carlson. Congratulations to the Punxsutawney Chucks. We will see you in the playoffs. And now for your District 9 champions, the St. Mary's Flying Dutch. Coach, well, let's go the other, where are you out here? Number 1, Zoe Romanek, Molly Hansloven, Sophia Sura, Jaden Matavia, Carly France, Sam Cowell, Rachel Broad, Chloe Chavarol, Alexa Schneider, Jasha Snellick, Mara Kaski, film person Nina Thompson, bookkeeper Allison Mertz, coach Lydia Hershey, and head coach Zayn Adaya. Congratulations to the St. Mary's Flying Dutch. Taylor Granati also. Braylon Beck. Dave Osborne will present the District 9 championship plaque to the St. Mary's Flying Dutch.
There we go. The plaque presentation to St. Mary's, the District 9 champion.
Ladies.
We're in the Fun Bank postgame show here on the EYT Media Network. We're going to do a quick postgame here, and then we're going to get things wrapped up. We'll be leaving this stream. You'll have to rejoin us on that next stream as we'll bring you Punxsutawney and Bradford. But right now, take a look at those Red Bank Chevrolet stats.
You want me to take this one?
It's up to you.
All right, I can go ahead. For Punxsutawney, we had Gribble leading them with 23 points. She played an outstanding game on offense and defense. Burkett with 3, Dover Spike with 4, McMahon with 3, Powell with 5, and Wisniewski with 3. They were 5 of 12 from the foul line, 42%. I think that really did hurt them, especially whenever it became a 2- and 4-point game. And then for St. Mary's, you have all with 8 points, Hanslevin, Schneider, and Kaski. And then Gornati with 9 points, and leading St. Mary's was Snellick with 18 points. Of course, they were 10 of 13 from the foul line, 77%. Pretty solid from the foul line for them. You know, pretty solid game overall for St. Mary's.
Oh, very much so. And again, we do want to thank Red Bank Chevrolet for those stats. And time to take a look at the Hager Paving player of the ball game. And boy, I'll tell you what, if it was Punxsutawney, that'd be easy because Gribble was just on fire. But for the Flying Dutch, they had so many people so close. But boy, I'll tell you what, there was one player I think that outperformed the rest of them.
Absolutely, and I believe we're both talking about Snellick here.
Yep.
Great offensive and defensive game. Even at the end, whenever she was struggling with a cramp or whatever it was, she pulled through and she still came out and played.
Yep, did a fantastic job. Jasa Snellick, our Hager Paving player of the ball game in the 4A championship. So Punxsutawney a winner here in the 4A championship, 51-41. Well, Lexis and I are going to take a time out. We're going to switch our streams. We're going to come back. Coming up next, we have the boys Quad A championship on the way. Again, all of this stuff is brought to you by the Clarion VFW. It's Super Saturday, Laurel Clinic Hoops. We'll break. We'll see you back in the boys game right here on the EYT Media Network.